Na Papa Opia make us no Cyprus. I do not know.
You don't know Cyprus.
I don't know Cyprus, man.
Yeah, I don't know Cyprus. Make I no lie.
Now the first time we will come,
we see news where go based on the flight ticket when they go. For me, I know they come back Nigeria. I be won't come back.
I know they come back Nigeria now.
Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, welcome back again. This is BVI Channel 1 and we are on the program Palava. Palava, they say, you know they finish. And today, I'll be talking about very trending issue. Ungratefulness or being grateful. And our focus will be on these two young men. These two young guys, their story trended some few years ago when they were dancing while they were on duty entertaining the customers. And it became a social media sensation where their boss sacked them from work while they were doing the dancing and entertaining their customers. And people started talking about these guys. Why would they be sacked? And to be honest with you, a pastor decided to pick them up and gave them scholarship. This scholarship was like giving them full scholarship to go and study in Cyprus. But something happened, and this pastor placed a curse on them. Before I bring Queen in, make you follow us shook mouth for inside this matter. Make we take a look at this video.
My heart, I place this curse from the pain in my heart that doing good become evil. Whosoever, no matter who that person is, that I use, you didn't pay 1 kobo, you didn't spend 1 naira. It is from offering and tithe that people drop in the altar. What other pastors use in buying private jet, I said, let me use to help you. Now I do you good, you use evil to pay me. You will remain poor forever. You can never achieve anything in life. As long as, whether anywhere you are, you will suffer poverty. No, you can never achieve. You can't even buy 1 plot of land. If there's other things, other clothes you've bought, through the money I use in sending you to Cyprus, you will sell those clothes to feed. You will become so wretched.
Hello guys, how are you?
Hi fans.
greetings.
We say we can apologize to Papa OPM. You know, if the video we post, the penal. I don't say penal where normally the penal. We say we can apologize to her. My goodness. Now Papa OPM make us no Cyprus. I do not know.
You don't know Cyprus.
I don't know Cyprus, man.
Yeah, I don't know Cyprus. Make I no lie.
Now the first time we will come,
that man try. No easy to carry person from Nigeria and come Cyprus. No easy. Normally we no say him try. God will bless her.
God will bless her.
I mean they talk and God will bless her. He try well for us.
And if we still reach Nigeria, we will go in our stank and well.
We see news we go. We see news we go based on the flight ticket when they go. The flight ticket, they don't tell us about the flight ticket too. But we see the news. For me, I know they come back Nigeria. I be won't come back.
I know they come back Nigeria now.
I know they come back.
Why they come back?
He don't try for us.
He don't try for us. Again, God will bless that man. You know, say still on still. God will bless him.
We don't know. He come go buy for us flight tickets. Come post down. You know even text. He don't even text. He just go buy the flight tickets.
We are really grateful.
We are really grateful for that. So if we still help people when they come out, like when they take help people come out, I think they help us. We dey use them help people we carry come out. So you don't try for us really well.
But we won't just talk. we say make everybody do their day. Wow. So we don't try. We don't need scholarship in Nigeria. We don't need scholarship.
We don't need scholarship.
We don't need OPL Happy Boys scholarship. We don't need tithe and offering.
Money again, like people when they come for government talk, we don't need them again.
We don't need that. You get. We know say una fans, una dey active for us. God will bless una too.
God will bless fans now.
As una dey follow us, make good things dey follow una. Make the grace wey dey for us still share give una. God will bless all of una.
God will bless una.
You get. We won't make everybody dey their day.
Maybe do our own. Maybe they hear say pastor do this one, pastor do that one.
Making no one again.
Making no one himself again.
You don't try.
You don't try for us. God will bless us.
You know be small thing to come up person from Bongo come uptown. You know be easy.
You don't try.
You don't try for me.
So we just want to apologize to him.
Just want to apologize to him.
Make him forgive us.
We are sorry for all we do.
But we are not coming back. The last we go take do ourselves.
And then we will do.
God will bless us.
God will bless us.
We don't need OPM this, OPM that. We don't want to come back to Nigeria ourselves either. I don't know for now.
Yeah, I don't want to go back now.
May God bless you, OPM.
OPM, God will bless you.
God will bless you. And our fans. God will bless you too.
That means you will follow us.
Make you follow all of you now.
Thank you for following now.
So God will bless all of you. Make you enjoy life. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Happiness is good.
God lead.
Now, so we see him on Palava as this pastor Chibuzor, the popular pastor in Port Harcourt, that sent these boys on scholarship study in Cyprus. Okay, and this very unfortunate thing where the boys brought this pastor on social media, called him out, and start lashing out. But let me bring Queen and let us have the story in full. Queen, it's a pleasure to have you again on Palava.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Okay. Give us, what's your take on that incident and the story you brought? That one of those children, those.
There are a lot of things on these stories and a lot of lessons to be learned in this story. Hope I'm loud enough.
Go on.
So, first of all, you don't award a child for misbehavior. Nigerians are very emotional people. They can reward anyone for anything, actually. These boys were sacked because of misconduct at their workplace. And instead, they made their boss a villain. They made him look like a villain. We all know the work of a security person in an eatery or a restaurant. You stand and you open doors for your customers. It's not a place for entertainment. It's not everybody that wants noise or dance or anything like that. If I get to a restaurant and I see some group of people dancing in that kind of place, first of all, it depends on my mood. I may find it offensive that you're not doing your job, or I may just find it amusing. So, but there are conduct to different kind of jobs. If they want to dance and they want to be entertainers, they should have gone and signed for something like that. But as usual, you know, Nigerians, they reward people for misbehaving sometimes because they are very, very emotional people. They look at things at face level. So that's number one. So number two is that anything can make somebody, can change somebody's life. So well, let's not take it out on them that they were misbehaving and they were rewarded for it. Let's look at that fact now that anything can give you or change your life or your destiny. They found a destiny helper, and this destiny helper sent them abroad to study. And the country now is Cyprus. Like, I've done a little bit background check on Cyprus, and I found out that it's a very difficult country to live in as a foreigner. especially if you're a student and you don't have anyone that is sponsoring you, because according to what they said, 6 months after the sponsorship, the money stopped coming, and they were almost kicked out from their house, or they were even kicked out until they could run around and pay for their house rent. So the background check I went on Cyprus, I found out that the country is very, very hard. I found out that again, another little background check I made on the pastor, he does this philanthropist work a lot. He helped a lot of people, and these boys were one of his beneficiaries. So my point again in this story is, he should have. There are a lot of good universities in Nigeria that will not result to this backlash and call out on social media. First of all, those boys are naive boys. They don't know their left from their right. Because I see a lot of people say, yes, you have been sponsored abroad. Why not go and hustle? They feel like there are trees making money. Edu, you have stayed abroad. You know how it is abroad. You don't expect people to, unless you are telling them to go and do illegal things. Because I see a lot of comments, those boys should have gone out and gone and find what to do with their life. The man of God is not going to kill himself. After all, he has sponsored them abroad. They should.
But excuse me, they call out by these boys because they said the money stopped coming.
Yes, they said the money stopped coming.
Because you are mentioning why would people shouldn't actually blame them for people are blaming them actually because say their hands are not tied. Their hands are not tied. There are people who are hustlers and they go abroad. They they find things for themselves to do with their lives while trying to make ends meet. Yes, abroad is not an easy place, and you don't expect abroad to be an easy place. Okay, but now the situation now don't become say these young men. Why would they took to the social media to carry this pastor name, drag for mud? Say if they use them, they ride private jet. That be the issue. When they say people looked at these guys and say these guys are ungrateful. There are people who will even beg, just carry us, drop for what do you call it? For airport. Leave us, we go hustle. We go street. Okay, you know that me, I don't live abroad. There was a time in my life in London. Maybe people may not know that. A time in London when it be say, I travel, live here, reach UK, Heathrow Airport. I no get sheshe for hand. Even the money to transport me from Heathrow Airport to Southeast London, around Testmead, where I dey live, I no get money. I no get, and I have to fend for myself even while in the UK. I did car wash, I did loading job. People who knew me. People who are watching who knew me in London knew me. Nobody paid a dime for me from Nigeria to study in the UK. Now, another thing that I have not actually found out is these boys in Cyprus, do they give students opportunity to work? Because in most countries, once you are a student, you have some number of hours that you can work, especially during holidays. You can actually take a walk. Now, these guys that we're talking about, people are calling them out because they believe that this man have done a whole lot, and there are a lot of people like you he is helping. Maybe there is not enough at the moment, and there are maybe some delays, and you now took to social media to rubbish the man's name. Now, that is actually the thing that we're talking about. People who are ungrateful. People, sometimes when you give an hungry dog food, he's only weak because he is hungry. He only needs energy to bite you. And that is exactly what these guys have demonstrated. And there is no two ways about it. And I cannot just condone that kind of a thing. Because me, now, I don't live for London. As a student, I know how it is. I have to take 3 jobs for sometimes. From class to car wash, from car wash to go and load, come back the following morning, and sometimes 3 days I've not slept. So life is not rosy abroad, and people must understand that too. So for this man to place this kind of cost, it came, if you are listening to the man, you go no say this thing came from his innermost heart. From his innermost heart, from the pain these guys have caused. Because I watched some of the video, Queen, I mean some of the pictures. I went into digging some of the things that these guy, those guys were doing while studying. I looked at the kind of clothes, because if you listen to that pastor, he was saying that the clothes that they bought with the scholarship money, that they are going to sell those clothes and use it to feed themselves. And if you look at those clothes, man, now celebrity them clothes, so now kind of clothes that are very expensive. You see them live like even those they call Yahoo boys. You see them live large. But these are people that are being paid for their expense. You know, they thought that the money will keep flowing in, the money will keep flowing in, money will keep flowing in. And I can tell you, without missing word, there is no word to justify what they did. Wait, there is no word to justify it. No matter how you try to paint it, even when they were working, the public sentiment is understood. I understand your own part of this narrative, that they were employed to do work and not to dance. But to be honest with you, most of these eateries and outing, they are recreation centers where people go get entertained and all that. That thing that you see them do is like adding value to, that's my own personal opinion. But when that happened, and there is public outburst, and the public outburst now resulted to a destiny helper, now it has turned to become a curse upon them. And do you think that this curse no go find way hit them for head?
First of all, you asked a question and I was trying to answer before you cut in. What I am trying to do, like I told you, was to give a background check. Can you hear me?
Go on, we can hear you.
Give a background, this thing, to summarize everything, because you and I don't know what transpired. You understand? We only see what they post for us to see. Some of these things can be done for the public eyes to see or something like that, but I don't care about that. Then talking about being ungrateful, they did not take the matter the right way, bringing out their chats with the man and posting it and every other thing. But there's something I want to correct. When you said someone is on scholarship, I want to understand the meaning of that someone is on scholarship. I thought that the scholarship is supposed to cover up some things, like cover up their rent, their food, and their this thing. Or was it a point where he said that if he just take them there, they can now continue to fend for themselves? That is one thing you need to put in consideration. And
wait, let me interject. Let me interject while you're saying this thing.
Let me be true first. Then, secondly, again, you have to look at the country. I said this thing before. Look at the country. You use London, for example. London has a lot of opportunities for you to do jobs. I told you.
Who told you that it is rosy? London is one of the worst places for a student to go study.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it's rosy. I'm saying that you can actually get these menial jobs. People have complained about Cyprus that there are no jobs there. They really complained that there are no jobs there. You understand? So my point is, these boys were not even supposed to be sent abroad in the first place. You're not supposed to reward them with that. Even if you want to give people scholarship, we have good schools in Nigeria.
So you're not blaming the pastor for even assisting them.
No, my point is that all these call outs and this entitlement mentality, sentiment, emotions that are running around would have been avoided if he had put them in a school here in Nigeria. Because if you see their official statements today, they say they are going to bring back the boys down to Nigeria. He said he has revoked the course and he's going to put them in school here in Nigeria. What I'm trying to say is that we should not just knock off the country.
No. Listen, I'm not even interested much about. Listen, I'm not even interested much.
I know you are looking at
about those guys, because now their headache. Now their course, whether they revoke it or reactivate it, it is not my business. My business is to address this issue on Palava. And why I'm addressing it is because we are on this platform. We are helping people. We are helping people. People are seeing this thing that is happening. And it gives people concern. Say, if you help person, the person will become ungrateful. Do you know that there are so many times? Okay, do you know that there are times that you will help somebody, that person will not come back? Or do you think that Bible didn't know when he mentioned that some people were cured and only one came back to give thanks, to appreciate? If it is not important, then it will not be mentioned in the Bible. And you see somebody, when he be say, some people, they even just say, carry us, go. Give us an opportunity. And you see them, this one they're saying there is no job, there is no job. Let me tell you, there is no place, as long as human being is existing there, there are opportunities abound. But maybe they are talking about the kind of job. I knew when I was in the UK, some people will not even get paper. Some people, when they be saying they don't even get work permit to work. They are selective of the kind of job. When they be say, you will get paper, go fit, use your own this thing to actually give them opportunity to work. They are not interested. They are not interested at all. Their only interest is they want quick money. And if you look at those boys, I can tell you from what I saw, I may be wrong. Those boys entered wrong chance. They entered in the hands of the wrong people. Wait, let me tell you, if you go abroad, two things are very important. One of the most important thing when you go abroad is the kind of people that surround you, the kind of first contact you have. If you surround yourself with Indian Atuakuko, there is 90% chance that you get end up Atuakuno. If you join up people who are into street, the one they sell milk. Let me use that word. Yet, those ones that sell Ngongo, there is 90% chance that you get end up in Zungongo. The same thing is also applicable. If you meet people when they say, now workaholic, now from one job to the other, you will end up as a workaholic. To be honest with you, that is what abroad is. Go and check so many times. So those boys must have end up with some boys on the fast track. And you know, say, if you want to live large, to be honest with you, it will cost you. But you cannot live large at the expense of other people. I'm not interested in whatever happened or why maybe the church was unable to continue the sponsorship and the rest of them. Whatever happened in the midst of it is not my problem. My problem now is the attitude of people to appreciate no matter how little. And this thing that happened, many people that have seen this incident are having this now because so many people that are helping. If you go online at different platforms, our people, especially Igbo and Nigerians, are helpers. People where you don't even know, people where you've not met them, people that nothing can bring the two of you together. Once you put it out that they need help, you see people giving them help. Our people are like that. Now, these are the kind of people that are now seeing this kind of thing happening. Now, no just using your own to spoil another person's own. Now, it be my problem for this Palava issue. So, Queen, I don't know how you want to justify it, but you can just address it very quickly and before we just wrap it up.
No, it's not about justification. It's a I get your point though. This entire scenario, it screams of ungratefulness, it screams of entitlement mentality, it screams of a lot of things, you understand? But these are just two naive, spoiled boys that was just taken out of the street and went to go and because I saw the videos and they did when they traveled initially, you understand? That is where I'm pointing at. They are ungrateful not because you were rewarding them for anything serious. Oh, now. Give someone we have students that pass examination, best in this, best in that. Anyway, only any that kind of scholarship like this, the person will be very grateful. The family will run around and be adding their own. My point is, can we stop rewarding people for bad behavior? And you said that E3 is a recreational center. It's not. It's not a
my dear, I have that side. Don't just go there, because that is just away from the discussion. You're trying to blame whoever or their sack or whatever. That is not the reason why you should be ungrateful. That is my point.
Yes, it's part of the reason. The way they went to go and give them, you understand? He has given them the wing that they now feel that is their right. You know what they been naga?
I understand that you are just they have this entitlement mentality that after all, the way they did nothing and they were rewarded for no, don't look at it that way. No, the truth of the matter be say, the truth of the matter be say,
they are feeling like they are on their own. We are on our own. No, now if you want to come and use our destiny and
shine, that is what they said. That is to tell you their low mentality. That is to tell you how ungrateful they are. That is to tell you that it's even if not me, we give these people, I go regret them. Because sometimes you see somebody, just like I said, some people are just being quiet and you think that they are nice people around you just because they no get strength to bite you. Once you don't feed them, they bite where you go receive, now for bad side. To be honest with you. Honestly. So, but this thing, why we are bringing this issue is that I want to tell you that there are people there, because we know if you talk this Palava issue without providing our own solution, and that is why if you join mouth for this issue and drop it on the comment section. Anytime when we talk about Palava issue, we always try to find solution to the problem that is on ground. And this time, this matter now, how do we go about it? How should this pastor, whom have done his own bit, trying to say, oh, I want to take these guys off the street. These guys were victimized, and it's because, baby, they were supposed to be in school, and they are there hustling, trying to make ends meet by going to, these are some of the things that prompted their, and destiny helper can come from any angle or in any situation. Then it all turns sour. That you have to drag the man outside like this, okay, and use that kind of word that they are using their destiny. You get destiny before. Now you go they do work for this thing. People when they talk about destiny, they get destiny before when they do the.
Now too much Nollywood. They worry. They say if they watch Nollywood too much, you go feel say they use your destiny to do something. What is destiny way of you buy Gary?
That kind of destiny. That kind of destiny. Somebody want collect, want use shine. So when we look at some of these things, we want say not be everybody they like this. So, but before you help person, make you do background check. I think that is what Queen was trying to say. Abby?
That's my point. And reward people that are worth it, that are deserving of it. I don't know if you get my point.
Yeah, people who deserve help should get help.
Yes, these guys were not victimized. Edu, let us be very sincere. They were not.
So I'm not being insincere. Now I'm not being insincere. No, that is what you are saying. This one will be another palaver now.
No, I'm trying to say they were dancing while on duty, and it is not an assigned activity in that place. What they were assigned to do was to open the door and close. That's why I told you that Nigerians are very emotional, very emotional people. So these boys now they feel like, after all, we dance at this thing. We dance at this thing. You people, they sacked us. You people rewarded with scholarship. Let us bring out our chat with the man of God.
But Queen, their primary responsibility was not affected by their dancing. They were not making noise. If you look at the video there that the people are just seeing on the screen, you see that the boys were dancing. They were at their duty post. They were not causing any kind of obstruction, or they are not opening doors or being distracted by the dance. I don't see anything wrong. So come up for that side, Queen. Come up for that side, bata. Deal with the issue of ungrateful heart. Now you see because you go talk this thing now. If you bring people when they say they need help, people don't go feel help them again. That's what we are trying to. Please, people, everybody don't be like that. Everybody no get touchy head like that.
But and you now we get this opinion now. We get different opinion now. My point is say as they don't already commot them for Chicken Republic, they reward them with scholarship. They feel say like that where they go compose the pastor own. Nigeria go start they do go fund me for them, start they gather money for them now because we are emotional people. They don't know say this one go hook them. That is the reason I told you that we need to have orderliness and we need to have order in everything that we are doing. If there is no orderliness in life, life will be going yeah, and life will be going wah. If it's not the way the thing was, the man will not be regretting why he helped them because those children are ungrateful.
Okay, Queen, make we end this matter for here because I know that people who are watching, I know say some of them will go like talk, make we chook them out for other issues. And for this one, where we don't talk now, we want your own opinion on this issue for comment section. Do the pastor, does he have, is it worth enough for him to place a curse on this guy because of what happened? And these guys, do they have any justification whatsoever?
He don't reverse the curse, so.
Okay, even if he don't reverse the curse, whether they fast forward it or put it on reverse, whichever the case might be, was it warranted in the first instance? And also, the boys, do they have any justification to take this matter come outside? And also, you that is watching, this thing will happen. If it don't happen to you before, you can share your experience. And also, would you, because of this kind of thing, say you don't go help person again?
He said, it don't happen to me before. This thing not happened to me before. You get one person where I've been helped that time. His name na Chinedu Asuzu. So as I've been helping, he no appreciate that.
People, this one are the Skype palaver where I see for this platform. Queen. Anyway, maybe we just leave matter for Matthias and leave the opportunity for people to drop their comment. This palaver, we are just trying to use it to balance societal problem. Okay? There are so many things where they happen for our life, in marriage, in relationship, in our workplace, in our doing good. You go to work out for road, you want help person. Now case, now problem. Bring them on palaver. Make we chook mouth for inside and find solution to this kind of societal problem. We be plan to put this thing on live, but now you go tell us say you won't follow us chook mouth for this matter anytime we dey talk about it. Drop it on the comment section. Help us share these videos on palaver. Encourage the program at least, and encourage the ministry of Queen, because Queen now your program, you supposed to carry this program for her do but as far as I'm concerned, say this matter, I dey like sort societal problem.
You thief my program now because still like
no, make we no go there. Make we no go there, sha. Make we no go there, sha. The point now be say make people just put mouth for this matter. Make they also suggest if we should go live on this issue, on this program. It go good as we dey talk we go be live so that people go call in and put their own opinion for the palaver where would they discuss. And when the next one we want make we talk again, wetin happen when it be say one sister complain say in don't marry husband we no get bola. That story might be the next one where we go treat for palaver. Expect them very soon. I know say this one where they talk they blush. This one they blush you. Anyway, when we reach for that side, we go shook mouth for that palaver issue. Until we come your way next time, Queen, say bye-bye to our viewers.
I sign out. Queen from this end. Stay well, stay safe.
You say waiting?
I said stay well, stay safe now.
You don't say I don't trust you again. Anyway, no problem. Thank you, Queen, for joining on the program. We hope to have you again on palaver as we continue to solve societal problem. And we will remain consistent in on our platform to solve so many societal problems as we continue in this palaver issue. Don't forget to always subscribe. If you have not, click on the subscription button. It is right there. And also share the video so that more people go fit. They see what we do. Okay? So on that, I am signing out on today's Palava. Bye-bye.